Sorry.
Brought by water.
Okay.
Brought by phone, you
Yeah.
could have very well brought by water.
Okay.
So your husband is not around, it's unwell. He's aware that you're coming.
You are the deputy.
Yes. And would really like to talk to him. I don't know whether you can call him.
Let's finish what we have to do, then we can call him.
There we go.
I'd like some snacks. I'd like to offer you some biscuits and soda.
No, thank you.
I don't understand you are prepared.
Oh, sweetheart, honestly, I'm really trying to watch my weight. So I avoid eating and snacking in between.
You've really tried.
Yeah, I know. I'm
So
yeah.
graduous.
60 this year, so I really have to watch it. And yeah. I biscuits are not good.
Some soda.
Tomato.
Coke Zero. Coke.
Water. Coke Zero does more damage than good. It tastes good, it gives you the buzz, but no.
You don't look 60.
Yeah. Alright, what's the name of our boy?
It's called Meshack Van.
What?
Meshack Van Oketch.
Meshack.
Yes.
And then?
Van.
Van Oketch.
OKEC.
O-K-E.
TCH.
TCH. Can I call him here? You just go there.
Okay,
I
yes.
think we can still do it.
Yes, I think we should do it here because I've not met.
Did you?
I think I met them at. Did I meet them at the
Which
bursary
event?
event?
Yeah, that's
They
where
came
met
to
the mother.
they came to KICC.
Yeah, that's where they
I mean, they came to County Hall. So tell me a bit more about the school.
Oh, sorry. Unfortunately, I'm only a month old.
Ah, yeah, but you must know something.
But at least
It's
you know,
Langata
we
Boys.
tried,
It's boarding.
Yes. It used to be a mixed girls' day. And then it's now boarding. Boys, full boarding for boys. Yeah? We have around 8 boys because from ones are still coming.
All right.
Yes.
So,
Just come in.
There is one we admitted yesterday.
Meshack, how are you?
Salimia. Mom,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Are these all his books?
Yeah, he's already been given books
Uh-huh.
from the school.
Oh, so these are from the school.
Yes.
The school gives them the exercise book.
Yes.
All right. And you pay for them, of course.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they're
think it's
free.
part of the 7,100 paid cash.
Yeah,
700.
it's part of the
7,100.
Meshack, what did you get for your standard 8? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. 206.
06.
206. You have to work a lot harder. All right? That's not the kind of grade I want. All right? But because you came with your mom, zima kwa sababu italia tena. Umezima? Meshack, right? You're going to be here for 4 years. Or is it? 4 years, right? And then you're going to do your O levels, all right? I will only pay your fees if I see improving grades, all right? If your grades take a dip, I will not waste my money, okay? All right? I will not. You're here now and you're here to study, all right? And at 206, you've got to work double hard, all right? Because at 250, you'd have been 50-50, all right? So you're below 50, all right? So you need to work very hard. That's number 1. Number 2, mama, uko na watoto wangapi? Wawili. So wewe umefanya family planning na nafurahi. Usiende kuzaa wengine. Okay? Uko na huyu na uko na mwingine msichana. wa form 4 anafanya mwaka huu. Ako wapi?
Kwa shirika sekondari.
Shirika secondary. Sasa huyu nitamsaidia. Huyu mwingine wewe ndio utamsaidia. Okay? Alright? Ili sasa uko na wawili. Wajua watu wa Kenya wanazaa na hata hawajui watalea watoto wao aje. Afadhali ubaki nao wawili, wapatie elimu nzuri, wapatie maisha nzuri, na hata wewe uridhike na maisha yako. Okay? Kwa sababu itakuwa stress peke yake. Baba ya watoto wako wapi?
It's more like 15 years ago.
Ya hata ukipata mwingine, tafadhali, hakuna kuzaa. Akupende wewe na watoto wako. Si ndio? Kwa sababu maisha imekuwa ngumu. Na wanaume ni hivyo, wanaingia kwa boma, before you know it, ashaanza kukuwekea mtoto na yeye mwenyewe anatoroka. Alafu unakuwa na sasa watoto watatu. Na ni gharama. Okay, ni gharama. You, my dear, I don't want to hear about any girl getting pregnant because of you. Okay? You're going to finish your studies, get into university, fall in love properly after university, and then start making babies. Because when you have a baby out there, the woman or the girl will bring the baby to your mother, and she can't afford it. All right? So it's study hard. All right? Listen to your teachers. Become somebody that this school one day will be proud that you were here. All right? So his term reports. Every term, I need the reports. All right? And I will check with the school, so no doctoring. The proper original report, I need it in my office. Before you get the next term fees. We've cleared one term.
Yeah.
We've cleared one term.
Paid school fees and also the development fee
So we've paid for the term or for the year?
for the time.
For the term. All right. So we've spent how much?
Around 49,000 directly at the school. Then
Yeah.
the other 16,000 expense for the uniform and other things.
So we've spent about 70,000. All right. So 70,000. This is not come from GAF. GAF doesn't buy uniforms. GAF doesn't buy toiletries. All right. GAF only pays 10,000 shillings for your fees. And by the time you came to the function, we had already finished our GAF money. So there was no more GAF money. But because your mother and you came and asked for fees and for help, right? And you'd already got admission, that's why I took it over. Okay? So for me, what I would like right now is for you to report to school. You've already missed 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
He's missed 3 weeks. So you have a lot of catching up to do. You don't have time for games, for play, for whatever. Catch up, study, all right? And make sure that you improve, all right? Huyu akikuja likizo ni kusoma. Cheza kidogo kusoma. Uwe strict. Na akikuletea shida unaniambia mimi. Akitaka kutambaa kwa mtaa tumwachilie. You're intelligent. How old are you? 15. All right? So you're also late. Okay? You've had delays. Because how old should they be when they come to Form 1?
14, 15. There are those who come even at 13.
Yes, exactly. You should be around 13, so you're late. All right? So now you're more mature. All right? So you need to make sure you focus. Your mother is working very hard to give you a proper life. Okay? So what she needs is one day when she's old, that you are going to be what? What are you going to be? What do you want to be? Huh? Okay, first of all, I need to hear you.
Army officer.
An army officer. Right, so what you're going to get, even army officers, they require intelligent people so that they can go and become somebody big. All right? There are those who just think, nipate D, nipate C, niingie kwa jeshi. No, you don't want to go there and be ordinary. You want to go there and be extraordinary. And let me tell you something. Okay, you're a man. All right? Okay, you're now a man, a little young man. Okay? One thing you have to learn, all right, is to speak up. All right? You have to learn to speak up. I'm speaking up. All right? Your voice has to be heard. Okay? So don't whisper. Talk to me properly. I want to hear your voice. Tell me something about yourself that I don't know. Tell me about your ambition, and I want to hear it. Tell me your name, your age. What's your ambition? I can't hear you.
My name is Meshack Van Oketch. I want to study to become an army officer.
An army officer. All right. So here you don't become an army officer. Here you get the grades to be accepted in the army. All right.
Yes.
All right. So you need good grades. What are you aiming for? What do you want? You got 2 or 6 in Saturday. 2 or 6, or was it what? 2 or 6. What do you want in Form 4? What grade are you looking for? You're looking for an A. Hey man, that's a lot of work. But you know what? It's possible. Alright? You know, between the 2 ears, everybody has a brain. Okay? Everybody has a brain between the 2 ears. Alright? Barack Obama has a brain. Okay? So, if I take your brain, and I take Barack Obama's brain, and I measure it, same size, same everything. The only difference is how you use your brain. Alright? You believe in God? Do you pray every day? First thing in the morning, last thing at night. First thing in the morning, you thank God that you're alive, because not everybody is alive. You tell God, I have a plan today. This is my plan and I need your help. Alright? And then at night, if you've achieved what you want to achieve, you're still alive, because people die during the day as well. You say, thank you for my life. And then you pray for your mom because you're not with her. Alright? And your sister. And then you ask for, you thank him for all the things you've achieved during the day. And then you ask for a good night and a plan for tomorrow. Okay? I still can't hear you. You know what I want you to do? Every time you talk to somebody, remember, Mama County. Mama County alisema sauti isikike. You here, from here, speak. Hello, how are you? I mean, God, if you were trying to date me and you try and ask me out and I can't hear what you're saying, it ain't gonna happen. I need to hear what you're saying, alright?
Okay.
Say it louder.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, madam. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sir and madam.
Yeah, you gotta speak out, okay?
Sir.
No, let me tell you something. You know there are some people who are deaf, right?
Yes.
They're deaf and they can't hear and they can't speak. Alright? So can you imagine when you who God has given a voice is not using it? And there are many who wish they had that voice. You have a voice, use it. Right? Because one day you might say, I want help. And nobody can hear you and nobody's gonna help you. And you're probably having a heart attack. I want help. Alright?
Okay.
There's the voice to be heard. Alright? I'm not saying become rude, because loudness can also be rude, but have the voice to be heard. When you speak, people should hear you. Alright? So when you go into that class, walk with confidence. You're good looking, you're in school, right? And you are here to study. And you want A. Now let me tell you something. There's one thing to say I want an A, and there's quite another thing to get an A. Between I want and I got is a journey. And that journey is hard work. Nothing in life is easy. Alright? And I want you to make this mama proud. So I want you to look at your mama and make her a promise. Because she came to ask for you to go to school. Alright? So I want you to turn around, look at your mama, and tell her thank you. Alright?
Thank you. And I will work hard.
I want to hear a promise.
I promise you, I will work hard.
Mama will not be called to school because of discipline issues.
Mm-hmm.
No discipline issues.
Yes.
Right? And when she gets your report, she'll be happy.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mama, you can go to class. I wish you all the best. I'm waiting to see your report card. You missed 1 month, but I want you to catch up. Okay? When is half term?
27.
27.
27, 28.
All right. So catch up. All right? Half term, akiwa nyumbani ni ku catch up. I think you will also help them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Take your things. You got your toiletries.
Thank you.
You're welcome, madam.
Make sure that you are
I think you know you have to thank God, you know?
disciplined.
You have to thank God because He's the enabler. Alright? He managed to get me good friends who gave me money to be able to help the students to go back to school, the ones that can't go to school. Alright? Alright, dear.
Is the teacher doing admissions? This is in charge of admissions.
Are you admitting him? I should got a uniform. Lakini wajua hizi uniforms ni ghali sana na zinashonwa vibaya sana, kitambani polyester. Hapana. We have a problem. Me, I want to ban school uniforms. I want school uniforms to be banned, people to go home. Wajua hata akivaa mitumba hata 2000 atakuja shule amevaa vizuri. na viatu kila kitu. Hii mambo ya kututuma kwa hizi mablazers nini hakuna. Wacha watoto wasome. Uniform haitamfanya asome. Uniform haitampatia discipline. This is a very colonial hangover that we have. All the schools in America, the schools in France, the schools in Greece, even in London, they're changing the schools, and identity is good, all right. And you can't tell me that we want them to feel they're equal. Nobody's equal. We're all different, So for me, going to buy a child in the slum uniforms for 30,000 is impossible. I think you should also have a system, if we can't stop school uniforms, of making sure that all the children that leave, if their school uniforms are good, they leave the school uniforms and you give them a rebate of even 2,000 shillings. The parents will be happy to leave the school uniform here, get 2,000, and then you can give it cheaper to the parents. But what's happening right now is the schools are
sometimes the parents take so long to, so we have to.
So what I would like, Frederick is going to come back. I'd like a summary of what is owed by the Form 4 leavers last year. Okay, the Form 4 leavers, what do they owe the school? All right, the Form 4 leavers. Okay, I want that for about 5 or 6 different schools in Nairobi. The Form 4 leavers. I want to understand how bad is the crisis, because I went to Jericho and Fafa, and they were owed about 25 million. I think here, yeah. So here you're saying it's 15 million.
We are talking about the fees for this
term alone.
Yes, this
Yeah.
term alone.
The students you've admitted.
Yes.
But how do you figure you've got 800 students in Form 1?
No, not in Form 1. The whole school.
Yeah, the whole school. So you're owed 15 million.
Almost 12, 13
Million.
We send them home last week. Including the school curriculum.
So have the parents come back with the fees?
Yes, they are bringing. They can't make pledges. There are those who can't make pledges. We have students with their balances of even 60,000, 70,000. So that means somebody has not paid this for last year, owes the school for the previous year, and hasn't paid the same.
How did the school perform?
Not so good, but they are trying. They had a mean of 4.27. Initially it was.
What's the recommended mean? What's the high mean? 6.5 is considered. Okay, when we used to do it, we used to grade people in grade principals and all levels used to be.
Maybe that.
Yeah. It was grade 1, division 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now, when you say, explain to me about the grading system. So right now, your school had a mean average of 4.3.
The best mean is 12. So 12 is an 8. If the school scores, every student is able to score 12 points. Yeah.
So you are at 4.
Yes.
You shouldn't even be asking for the parents to pay the fees. What's going on? I mean, if you're at 4, that means the standard of teaching in the school is low.
Sometimes even the entry behavior of the students matters.
I don't believe there's a stupid child. All right? I believe every child has potential. All right? It's a question of making them believe that they have that potential, and then having the right teachers to give them the right academic stimulus to do the work. All right? So I think, have you improved over last year? If your mean average is 4?
It didn't improve.
So last year was what?
Last year was 4.37.
And the year before?
Now that one.
Okay, so basically, yeah, I mean, you are below par. So for me, if by the end of this year the grades are not good, then I will move my student.
Oh, you're working hard.
No, end of end of the school year, December. Kama shule haijapanda juu vizuri kwa results, because you see, if the child is, I'll tell you what, if a child is, I want to tell you something. I was in a school for my high school, and I was the head girl, and I was the first batch that went for O levels, and I was number 1, number 2, scoring 80, 70, 90, and I was first and second in my class. And when I went to the national exams, I got division 3. All right? I think I got division 3 if I'm not mistaken. All right? And then I went for my A levels to a very good school. I got 2 principals and 1 subsidiary. All right, so I went to A levels. So for me, I thought I was doing very well in my school, but in actual fact, my school standard was so low that well in my school was Division 3 national. So the school standard has to come up for the students to excel on the national level. Yeah.
I'm only one.
Where were you before?
I've been to so many schools.
Yeah. Was it-
I was in high school at one time.
Yeah, but so you know how a good performing school standard is,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
really working. Yeah. I wish there was a way to do intermediary exams with nationals so that you could know, or with other schools. You know, if you get a very good school, like let's say Langata Boys,
Yeah.
to come and give your students a test, right? And then mark it, and then tell you where you're at in comparison to their own students. So here you have the Langata Boys test and your test, and then you mark it, or they mark it for you, and they say, look, on this test, your points were 4,
Yeah.
right? Our students scored 8, right? Then you need to really figure out how those teachers can mentor your teachers, or whether you need to change your teachers. I mean, there's something amiss. I think the quality of teachers determine the performance of the students. So you need to make sure, because you've been to good schools, make sure that you really up the game. And I mean, you're aiming for 6, right? Which is a good step, but you might have some students who could score A. This young man here wants to score A. But let's see how you perform. I'll pay keen attention to how you perform at the end of this school year.
Yeah, we are working very hard.
Mwalimu, as head teacher principal, asante sana. Give me my business card from the car, so I can give you this business card. I thank you. Now I'm going to go and see. I want to go to Roraka. Over